increases in most disciplinary offenses across the board, full implementation of a new literacy curriculum in elementary and middle school. By the end of this summer, we will have full implementation of literacy K-12 and math curriculum in elementary and middle school. Implementation of
and fairness for the employee. Speakers before the entire board are not allowed to use props, displays, or any other objects during their remarks. Each speaker is allowed 3 minutes to address the board and may not share these minutes with any other speaker. At the end of 2.5 minutes, a bell will sound once. You will then have 30 seconds to finish your statement. At the end of 3 minutes, the bell will sound twice, indicating that your time is up. The superintendent will look into the speaker's issues and, if necessary, represent the board in following up or recommend action to the board. The full board policy concerning public participation in open meetings is available for viewing on our website and at our sign-in sheet.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Small, and I've been in the district since 2018. I'm currently a custodian at Norton Commons Elementary. I enjoy my everyday, and I get, like, excuse me,
Yeah.
I get to service the students of my community.
Yeah, I'm
However,
recording my
I'm speaking
speech
tonight
real
because
quick.
right now I'm angry.
Oh, it's
We
okay. It's a
recognize that
screen
the board has
capture.
been
It should be
forced to
all
make
right.
some very difficult decisions, but like many in our community, I don't feel like I can trust that everyone here tonight understands how much I depend on that $3.50 an hour differential, including the $3.50 an hour increase. I currently make $21.32 per hour. After 5 years of service with the district, just this month, I had to make a hard decision to lose the chance to go see my little brother graduate in South Carolina. I do not have the money to go. Last year, the board approved a 27% raise to Dr. Polio, bringing his salary to $350,244. I don't know of any time where those kinds of raises have been approved for us. The workers who keep your schools running. We have heard of many school board members that support putting the $3.50 permanently in budget. We are counting on that raise. Our concerns, and please speak up for the housekeeping staff of JCPS as you discuss your budget tonight. We deserve the budget to ensure that it protects, respects, and fairly compensates our custodians, plant operators, and for that matter, all staff. Thank you.
George Reardon.
Hello, my name is George Reardon. I've been a custodian for 5 years at JCPS, and today we're here to talk about the money, the $3.50, that has impacted all of our lives. Last month on April 15th, one of our fellow members got up here and also spoke about his love for his job. I would also like to do the same thing. I absolutely love my job. I love taking care of the kids, and that's why I became a night lead to take care of the new custodians that came on. There is a lot to be spoken about this $3.50. It has helped me buy a better place for me and my fiance. It has helped many others get better housing, more transportation, to be able to get to our jobs that we love very much. We could sit up here all day and talk about the impact of this money, but the truth is it impacts all the fine people here before you. A lot of people will not know they're custodians on second shift. That's because we do our job and go home without any thanks or accolades other than what we get. We are here today to ask you to help us continue this wonderful life that we have with this increase in funds. We are here today to ask for you all to please as humans and see that the wonderful work that we do to support you all and all the children. Besides that, I would also like to thank you very much for sharing the moment of giving these awards to these kids. That's why we're here, to show how much we love and take care of them. I want to thank the board for all that they do and hope that you continue to support us in every way that you can.
Maddie Shepard.
Okay.
Barbie Topia.
Dear JCPS, I apologize for bringing you such a disturbing message tonight, but as a member of the public, a taxpayer, and a constituent, I feel someone must sound the alarm. I've been conducting an independent audit at no cost to taxpayers, and I've discovered fraud in the internal investigations process, downplaying sexual abuse and possible sex trafficking allegations from former JCPS students being committed by and protected by JCPS employees, as well as payouts of hush money and by district leaders using taxpayer dollars, and a pattern of practice of coordinated efforts to cover those crimes up and retaliate against whistleblowers, victims, and mandatory reporters. Dr. Polio, in December of 2019, a mom and I, along with her attorney, met with you. We brought evidence of a cover-up of felonious sex and drug abuse on Manual's campus involving adults and students. You said you hadn't seen the urgent email she sent you 6 months ago, or 6 months earlier, highlighting these concerns, but you knew then. At the January 14th, 2020 board meeting, I handed each of the sitting board members a folder containing the same documents. You can find them included with the official minutes from that meeting. It's rumored that the internal investigation that happened last summer was replaced with hush money, tampering with witnesses, threats and intimidation, possibly even blackmail. Who knows what you might find out if you actually investigated. But that's okay, we know we can't trust the investigation anyway, based on the evidence brought to me by those whose stories have been ignored, maligned, whose investigations have been tampered with, witnesses discredited or not even interviewed. I have found these patterns, spanning back more than a decade. 1 year ago last Thursday, I stood up here and told you we were putting you on notice. What did you do? You gave Polio a $75,000 raise. Not to mention the increase in retirement payouts and perks he will receive on taxpayer dime for the rest of his life. Is ending busing what you had in mind when you promised how the last tax increase would be spent? Because isn't that what you've done? April 10th was JCPS's January 6th. It was an insurrection, treason, and a hijacking all in one. No wonder some of you went out of your way to derail our coalition's efforts to simply ask you to earn the people's vote. It would appear that that was intentional looking back. Where is that dashboard you promised us anyway, Dr. Polio? We the people have been denied a seat at the table for far too long. It's a fool's errand to demand solutions from the very people that won't hold themselves accountable. Some of you have participated in these crimes and cover-ups, while others at a minimum have turned a blind eye. You're under arrest. Oh, that's right, they're in on it too. We've reported this to every agency we can possibly think of. We think there's a scandal, that you don't want this to come out before the election.
action items for tonight include a recommendation for the approval of the tentative budget for fiscal year 2024-2025. Dr. Polio will introduce that item.
Thank you, Chair and board members. We will be bringing to you the FY25 tentative budget. And I did want to go ahead and say this on the front end for